Bamina azalvo gase ewo enenso matade fefe 2 piece ya wapama hyemie na menkamfo ne ma onse atade hyemie yi woni age ho efe ya we etisen we 2 piece o enti otopo age o tra open skirt obepama ma eye made in Ghana opam ne heya azalvo gensa no enti na da media kokodro di ne ho adanse e kamfo ne ma se kwan bi a wo kọ office wo kọ program bi ehia wo kọ party bi waye for traditional marriage no kra wo kente no obesia yi no ahyehye ne fefefe odi amaw mo amwa bruchire no mo contact na obepam na wa maili e di abremo pacho na mekoso asese apprenticeship program ni say mo pese emebunu no be wi adesuade no na mo timi pamatade to wo na ehome na Ghana fo be kom ho akopam ne amakama mo fa bi ma Azel Fashion School na mo be hu se de obetete o mo amamo Azel Fashion Training Center enso ho a ema entity ye se de be ya won so be ba be fashion designer and a fashion illustrator papa school no so very flexible upe weekend upe evening and also say open morning afternoon nyina ekwan no ebie Frazel 0244 155 266 0244 155 266 Lihem Mama Nails and Beauty na die jaye woti mo she black no dodo mo mi ensisem see na we ano nya de woti o da bi we die light ano nya den enti we ni sa na den dark blonde na say dark ginger and my shame feel it imi na efe imi kama pacho we just say Nails and Beauty the hair mama eho and na obinya aibo ni so ye beson botum na ye shefata say ti bo modern say obe follow no TikTok Nails and Beauty aka the hair mama opese wa call so na kwhwe ani so ade say ya kan Nails ama me so me nkọ na me nkọ hwe say Nails o wo hin o was painters kotoba bi Eco Bank echi hwa pe uhu Eco Bank na chibon say abonsan no 2-story ase no cosmetics ni supplements ni ade sometimes jewelries nyina ebi ewom eho dewa afi we hwe so no be hu se nail section no so ewo honom ewo musampa Nails and Beauty ni na afi wo kọ ne nchen na okumani nkenti by Z da biam kacho se ni design se fe no na afi next abonsan no na eno ye the hair mama section no eho nso die enwi no ve eno ne tai hui nti na mse o Nails and Beauty no it's a whole beauty city to the yakoshade obe frene 055 3837 201 anopay me da wo mo ase papa aboafo no se da wo hwe mama ho siesie edimu pacho ene eye mabakan me piesie me kwadwo amoaten me bempa me WTK na woda Vivian wakase nti upa de ntina ya o yesa maami a wo de uti TV so ba kwadwo mia na metimi ya hoahoa me ba obetimu edu a utimi se he ma wutire ai double D she jeje omo ya three strong men wo hu sa na ne eye me PAC kwadwo amoaten president ma tag Traders Advocacy Group Ghana me kwadwo nyame hira wate na o ma nkwatenten ya ahodin wom on hwe wadifie ene ofie baso on ka wo ho on hira won sa no adwuma on hira wasene mu mba on hira wo yere na on hira ofiefuo nyina ha won to atoaso emefre won hira na onya ti say David ye de wo to no enti me ba David ye metre sofo no na sisi ade wuntimi nye na so be Sunday school teacher tikoso na cheche nyame asem sa enti nyame nka ho na adwo atwe obrofo abrami o grandma nkenkan ne brofo no pepepe si wonim se me show but me nkan ne die yi ma no nti please I want you to wish this one to daddy on my behalf. Happy birthday daddy. I wish for you long life, greatness, prosperity, and more money so that I can chop 80% of it. And then how much will I chop and how much will your mother chop? Okay, now just say you hustle for Nanajwa. So God richly bless you. Thank you for always making me happy. I really appreciate that. Happy birthday once again, Mr. Diabolic. I'm watching. Cheers. I love you. And me make double D WTK no Nanajwa nso say Diabolic. I'm watching. Some of you amudi no. Inti enye wo sempa. And I must say Mrs. Sylvia Martin enso say me kan cho say odo onu die wa wani tua obe choose over and over again enti ufiefo ni nyina baby wu ama ti happy birthday my kwadwo amwaten me PSC papa bi afi mawie me PSC de ni action one wom na brai ma of them co-renters your 2DD brothers omuso omu mawie ni say ewie no afi obi a de betumi aba mayem ba ne de ewie happy birthday to Mr. Kwadwo Chumbuafo, Chief Executive Officer, Financial Intelligence Center. Wishing you God's blessings, happiness, and then God bless your new age. We love you, Ofa, from Kofi Chemating and the YNWA Family Ghana members. Who is there again? Oh, and I'm not so there. I'm coming contemwe. Now, kwani muntini. Happy birthday to Nana Chumesi Achim Pusu. Kronti hene general I hope say makani ye achim pusu kronti hene nana onkwa so efi general owo UTV ho na all maw happy birthday yi afei Beatrice Ba Edu aka Ajua B, happy birthday to you from your children Dela Usia Edu and Father Dixon Edu and your husband Odihufo Jackson. And happy birthday to my beautiful daughter, Inspector Nana Ekwia Sewa Brago Krang of Ghana Immigration Service Headquarters from Kwesi Krang KK of NPP. Inti Officer Ekwia Sewa Krang o papa na ofase happy birthday. Afei happy birthday to Reverend Isaac Brown, Minister in charge of Victory Presbyterian Church and Ashaiman North District Minister of the Presbyterian Church of Ghana. Wishing you a birthday that shines as bright as you do. May it be filled with laughter, love, and all the beautiful moments in between. We wish you more blessings, good health, and grace to do exploit. From your son, Nee of UTV, his wife Comfort, and the entire membership of Victory Congregation Ashaiman North. We are good here, right? Okay. And your fame, I mean, sign Ebrahaye. Happy birthday to Mr. Osman Mensah from your wife Fatih, your son Iman and Obaya, and then another one to Eden Opoku Jemfi of Enas Hybrid School Kumasi from your parents, Mr. and Mrs. Dr. Jenny Jerry Jemfi, aunties and uncles, and then happy birthday to Ohima Ajua Brago Konfanochi Teaching Hospital from your lovely family. Happy birthday to Lydia Ousie Champon from your husband Augustine Ewukwe Champon and your sister-in-law Grace Champon. Happy birthday to Dachi Hene Kwabna Amwaben. This is your love note. This year I celebrate growth, resilience, and the person I'm becoming. Here's to embracing my flaws, celebrating my strength, and loving myself unconditionally. I am my own best friend and biggest cheerleader and my constant companion. So guys, you are wishing yourself. We join you to say happy birthday, Dachi Hene Kwabna Amwaben. And happy birthday to Bia Boating of Ebenezer School, Taifa, from your mother, Benis, Boating, your father, your brother, Kwabena, and sister, Mami Sewa, all of USA. Ubia dini birthday, every no dear, and ye nature say, a quiny mu atene. Oh, and yantine. Oh, Kwakumayo, my Inspector Nadiano. I do, I'm finished, cry. Maybe. Oh, Chama Koka, happy birthday. Yes, Wawoda. And it's happy birthday to Koka 1. Koka says he cares. So Koka, I care. Chairman Odeni Hoku up here. Incoming Ashanti Regional Chairman Yema Utinkwa. Kama Dim Krabe Tuna Bama. If it's all say Hojo, a Juma so dear Upe, Uye Juma Dane. Inti Chairman ya yo nyina ye ma happy birthday nyame onhirawo na oma political ambition so be regional chairman ama NPP wa Ashanti region no emremu emma inti obia nka ame ma chairman koka kama agiso kese we dey campaign na we na say birthday enya birthday wish na me Nipa to me birthday wish. Birthday wish man.
Campaign a bicycle home for so any free.
There say a birthday to me wish man on it or be.
Well, let me wish Chama. Me wish Chama Cook a happy birthday. I'm wishing a very very happy. Emom Oka say no hojo. And trust me, he's a gentleman.
Oh, fine.
He's a gentleman.
Two bet two man.
Unfortunately, so many Ashanti Roger.
Oh,
but so
we
are former national executive. And you're number one, number two. Currently,
I'm not saying I'm not a delegate. But I'm not saying I don't vote in Ashanti.
You have influence in Ashanti. Of course, Anya
hey, come on. Who votes in the say about who are no more Ashanti region? Mabako Kotoma. Yes, simple. I will for an pay me, Mam watching.
Rollins and so former president, the late General.
My birthday was Saturday, 21st.
And Sunday.
Okay. Okay. And you're reaching posthumously. Chairman Jerry
be able to recognize his contribution.
Okay.
Yeah, June for the doors, Papa.
June for the doors, Papa. And we're free. We saying, I may say, why you're both way, dear. Yammy man, a baby pa, entina. Chairman Rollins. Come on, also say now, dear, that
mine was Saturday. Or the
Saturday. Oh, belated happy birthday.
The pictures were trendy. Your picture, we try on last Monday.
Ah, Unchiaka. Mimi cameraman. Come on, we chat. Of course, Saudi Arabia. When
picture not trendy, pa.
So, oh, come on, so hojo. Come on, so hojo. Come on, so you pass it. And the politics, and so you know, same impact him the day.
That me free. MPP more year for front. On how much on the frame?
Oh,
okay. Frame be 4 years. Now, Mr. Masana, they were in you.
Come on, belated happy birthday.
Thank you, my dear sister.
Not all political ambition, dear, will be a emerald.
Amen.
Aquaba. Della.
Yes,
Aquaba.
Yeah, media.
And Pomboko.
Namiadum, young
And a Minerals Commission to say.
Namiadum, Boko, Yeduma BBFF.
Okay, great. Brown so if you boko Afafranto boko
Boko weekend
Afafranto a political party.
A movement.
Oh, a movement. Na say Debbie, as we am can na
enko
person
be sudden.
They say
come on obi am say
political party.
Hwani awuye.
One akase.
No, me bisa question. Me person or
and I make actually say Alan went as an independent presidential candidate on the vehicle of Afafranto Movement for Change. And of course,
on the vehicle of
Muhammad
together and
alliance. Say you did alliance no.
Okay.
A movement for change.
Okay.
And of course, once we are out there, I think say it is not wrong and it will not be wrong to have the you say you be a bit me or china. You be sorry na political.
But it is not yet.
What you say? But of course, it still remains relevant.
Come on, who problem is saying?
No, say any political party.
And the same number and it's a movement. It is as I thought to say. Say your movement.
It's an
organization. Ambition and people say yeah the cover and this now a ball Afafranto na me say bia and also akoda ne political party.
Of course, we are a force to reckon with in this country.
Obi am say ohojo. Wo any odo obeche kodwa mo ati that policy na say won aye na the case.
And the crash here kodwochumbu for birthday.
Oh, okay. Another diabolic gentleman.
So when you said diabolic,
could you is a diabolic person?
Happy birthday.
But your Monty as your name is here war the let them. So if it's the first topic, you know, tax force here, they crack it down. Illegal miners, it was central region and eastern region. Almost your match excavators 12 any near etitisa. I think last week was the last 2 weeks. So, sa Ella nanka almost say revocation no anya ma so say revocation na amendment na no so sign dem komo e pa nti dela mo so the Minerals Commission say mo so mo permit ansa na enkrofo akwa to for agudie no
ai
nti
let's
crack down
one license where you ho eno na yesi ejuma wo ye na memorandum na say we bu amra so nti illegal no
okay
na ya am say anope machia ahwefo
okay
na me ka say we wadwene say opese we mining na say we ni ye am say sika wutua nyina no ndru am say 6500 small scale miner na ya ma license into 6500 inti wontumi nkɔgye license na wo gu so a wo ye de wo ye ya soldier for ni police for tata wo de bia yi 6,500 and that is all and you have a registered concession wo de ye wadwuma yeah I say ya bebo minister for the sector honorable Amakofi Bua ya bebo na baso no na adwuma oye
okay
say ya fa wo say we minister for lands and natural resources say you say ya asudi ato so bebre. It is huge. The responsibility in the sector is huge. You cannot joke with it because all of a sudden you have all manner of people getting trying to get closer to you. Party people, family members, all of them. Now a strong minister like Amakofi Bua or say I have the political will to do the job assigned to me by the president, and that is exactly what he's doing. We're setting up committee a friend National Anti-Illegal Mining Operations NIMOS. Yes. Now womo juma womo yeno in the last from the 15th to today I mean no ka say ni eya bosumi a ye wo mi a 15th of June and 16th a soldier for ye womo no called Brim in the eastern Brim River nano in the eastern region e kura ye friend Asikamane Potrase.
Is it Potrase e wo kwan isu ayenimi?
That is eastern region. Good.
So who so here?
Adanso nano enso Brim nano.
Me sheda ni mo but ya Michael Akofi and reporter we na Potrase.
Enti ye di soldier for ni police for gumu or tax force no call.
Okay.
Through kidi mranji edwane ja wo mo equipment ni nyoma ho. Enti ye see ye took control balls of the excavators. The 15th and 16th, the whole 24 hours there was akrudo. Now the affair was a juma wo mranji ye nyina ne say enye juma ye be ya wo be fa phone afre say minister me pa chewo soldier for aba me ha na say wo frɛ president ka say we ye juma of Flagstaff House sa nyoma no untumi ye under this administration. That is the political will we are talking. That is the difference between this government and the previous.
Untumi nye say
ya say a soldier for aba ye say juma wo ye no mranti emre ni hu. Now we say wo kwa kofre obi manaba betwitwa agye na say kofa minister bi ana say aban obu akura. Because aban mpanyifo nyina o man panjo mama wo ne om nyina se wo pese wo ye galamsey akokodi license na fi aban no ko
enti ene ye ko galamsey site na ye hu NDC ni bia wo wa to gala
ya me de minim wo bia na de atudwa wo bia na de atudwa ma me ntumi so nka say you will not get somebody who is because under the MPP administration there were people who took licenses and they were doing their job and they were NDC affiliated people obu ji om license obu di ejuma meboa. And under us, there are people, MPP people. I have seen your brother come to our place and trying to secure documents. I don't want to mention his name. One of the loudest on radio.
My brother.
Your friend.
Don't do that.
O kan e brother ni aboje.
Our license. Our license. One of the known faces on radio. On an award the original license. So or go original license not there.
That's a process.
That's a process.
Legal process.
Yes. And Saturday year making and the 15th and 16th Tomoko Eastern region. Omo fe Eastern region on the 17th. The task force shifted to the Pratt River in the central region. A cry friend of Agave. Asampanaye.
Okay.
In Tokrom. Ni nyina wo Asen North municipality because na yenya intelligence emrantie bi ye illegal mining wo. It's a task force no call. Ye wo madwuma fe enti e free omunya free ho pepe and on the 19th of June task force no moving from eastern region to central region, from central region and I'm called western region.
Okay.
Yeah, western region. Ye koto na ya my information bi say Chinese fo bi aba be yo me Ghana fo bi syndicate bi a omo tinta omo ha adwene e wo ekura e fe ne Jomoro Elembele Evalejura district no omo yo tax force no call it deploy easily.
A pen task force no operate.
Operate. Just say once we get the leads, once we get the intelligence report, we will go there.
I mean,
there be almost everywhere. All the 16 regions, we are everywhere where illegal money is.
Western region.
Yes, Western region. Yes.
Evaluate.
Yes.
Jomro.
Yes.
Any elembele.
Yes. Any acquire.
Unim Erastus Asari Donko.
Yes.
I was
minimum.
Okay. Also, environmental journalist with another media house.
Yes.
On that 19th of June, 11:10. This is the update he gave on his Facebook.
I follow this update.
Galamsey update. This is a secret illegal mining enclave on the outskirts of Diaso, within Anyasu East Forest Reserve. Over 30 excavators, protected by military men and persons parading as national security operatives. This is a no-go area. We can't be doing this to ourselves. Whichever big men using their influence to engage in this illegality must be stopped. It's been going on for months and nobody dares go there. We managed to get close enough to fly drones. This must be stopped. And then he provided the details in his comments.
Yeah, me da sibibre. And I ebe bo asare Erastus.
Asare donko
ebe bo na paso. Nipa say ni epe won. Yeah, the NTM make us
did you take notice of his big man? In fact, his big was
yes,
in
yeah, the NTM made the one as far as say. There has been something like that. That sports journalist, and I say, what Angel FM, no? Sadiq Adams made a similar thing. I got to know, informed the minister about it. He was invited. He gave the leads. And a boy, the 9th, the 7th, the 8th Forest Reserve, no.
Everyone in crime.
Thank you. And he said, Erasmus, who be a baby, what he was a secret. Erastus said, secret baby. Or can I say, secret.
Just excavate again, yes, secret.
Maybe. Or can be me patch or what a job do so I count it. Why?
Okay.
Okay,
let me see what Upe there in BB secret.
Okay, BB says secret mining or a secret woman. There is a secret.
This is a secret illegal mining enclave.
Okay, so it's a secret illegal mining enclave. It just say a idea will be in him. The NTM me born about to say CBBC na so who not about to the minister for the sector is not the type who sleeps on the job. He will quickly deploy. Now, baby I am doubting kakra. And I say I am a bit me comfortable and say see some
big men
are protecting which foul.
So he said whichever big men using their influence to engage in this
I hear I say speculative because on call onim soldier for a protect you onim whatever it is because under this administration
so on call the ebia no one
also fly drones
they were not allowed to go
exactly
but they managed to get closer and flew drones.
Thank you. I don't know why.
Into some call then
into you fly drones, you will not get the full fact. But if that is the full factor, then as I saw this BBC about Betuja, yenya banya yasu so boneso. Yeah, yenya banya yasu so boneso. Esan se omampe John Mahama na gina bejoma ka kire obia. Say any yani happy people dey be America be America. Say you cannot be a minor in my government. Say na Akufo-Addo mfie nwotwe okeka bi say kire na appointees and ka bi say nsi
Ndela if you want to make money in my government go out and make money.
Fantastic. You can't be a minor. What it means is say me and me want say Kamal Dean say oye mining me to me partner no me adwuma no. I cannot help you to get your I can't do that. And today ye kan nyina say emre bi abese konfie nwotwe and you be called so you to me can minister to me call cabinet the document echo to president name yemfa yejuma and you cannot me na metina han me bo Erasmus say
Erastus
ambaso say or the BBC ya tudwa first no a enka ye be call social media kwa ko dinatam ehunu no say babu na kunu enne ye nya saa wo the BBC aba abontina ye so mu say twe dia yejuma you see the minister for the sector
yenyanken kan comment ni nyina na yehu se o ma ba ahye na
the minister for the sector and the president of the republic are so committed because they have the political will to deal with what we have. Ababi baya mfie nwotwe ye pay lip service. And this ba ye say ye be ye bia ye be solve problem. Ye nkase men to gold men ye mine there bi. Ye say so be ye mine na communals commission wana koje nkrata na ye adwuma fefefe.
Okay.
Na de wo ye no a wo say nsuo no a wonje nkrata bia wo tua just 6,000 pen waje nkrata wo so wontua no a wo tutu akoto machine so wo disisi ansase so a wo se no no ne ye say ye ma wo kwa ma wonye
6,000 e ya cross
6,500
e scan pe ananso so mo nim se ba bi o mo we so mo ba minerals commission na o mo nya approval tie ne ye nko na makọ pam ye ya na o ma refuse
ya die nti na wonje na onji onfa on start process na o be document
because e bi o no nim se ade no me ye wo nsuo
nti de wo ye
na kwaye mu amra ne ma no
nti de wo ye no a soldier for title ne police for title yi ah wo nim se me ye ne papa me tua 6,500 na me go through process no as a small scale miner na me get license me ye madwuma obi aha me de nti na wonye no wo nim se be bi adwuma me ye ne sika ba e be boa nti me nkonkoje nkrata na me ye madwuma na ma me nsei nsuo ensei ye forest asa we so ntumi nye we nti ya de me kan nyina ne se me ye
me da se
aban we action bo amo mampanyin naka se onyo bi obefoafo nipa so obefoa so onfoa bone so se wo ye NDC ni o se wo ye MPP ni o wo ye aban mu nipa wo nya aban mu nipa wo ye wadwene se wo be ye djuma wo ye si fi aban ni mu na ko ye wadwuma se obetena aban mu na se wo ye be gu ani mu ase se wo aban wo ye se me de mo ho be fra aban
fi aban mu no ko na djuma fi aban mu no ko na galamse anu fi aban mu no ko ye legal mining
ko ye legal mining ko je ne license no ko ye na djuma legal mining na make ya enti se wo ye wadwene se o de ho bata political party aban we na aba aban we na me wo mu na aban we timi de ho bata ho na so baba ye we ye mpene ma wo eno de e ya de ya ka to na ye minister na make no ye minister na ye president no are not the type of people who are sleeping on the job and they I mean can be enti report ya Erastus dia brain me sure say me fi here me prompt the minister quickly me sure say by now they we hu na ya hwe se ye de the tax force no be ko baby a wo kan na wo mu a ye so o protect whatever it is no ye be make sure say we will crack down on them and make sure say the right things and right decisions are taken there.
Thank you. Come on.
Yeah.
Crack down on Galamsey. Tax force intensifies operations.
The hypocrisy and I nya chum no dos.
Why na ye nya chum?
Delamu.
E wo kwan ben so.
Too much. Ya omo ye campaign. Oti bibi fa ho oti asem omo ka fa LI 2462 ho. The LI that prohibits you from going into the forest reserve to do mining. You heard what they said? Akufado, you are the president, repeal the law.
So, it prohibits you from going to the forest to mine. However, to assume the president, when he deems it fit, can allow you or grant you the permission to go into that forest.
I am limiting myself to what they did. They were not about that. What they were interested in.
You are very intelligent.
What they were interested in.
Oh dear, yeah. So Makaman can.
They know more interested in say. Sir, Eli no any other advocates ni say. Eli no any ma galamsey and illegal mining. Air custom.
Okay.
Until repeal it. Yeah. With our limited numbers in parliament, nanka parliament I say hang parliament cry. Because of the difficulty and other factors, President Akufo-Addo wanye, I understand. Momaba, mukuta almost 180 or more MPs. Asema amukache Ghana for saying ne problem no. What is stopping you from repealing that law today? That's one. Nyachum. Two. Again, na muka che Ghana for efa galamsey ho. Say mo ba within the shortest possible time galamsey NC ha omaimu. Minister na wa boni dia abaso anape yi. Bisa me bisa Ghana for. Enye su no be su o TV so.
because of the wife.
Oh, no, but
The
minister came saying, say it was so difficult to the extent, say, or no, I didn't say, no, so soon.
It was just emotional.
And Kofi Bua wept.
He was crying. Yeah, but Okase agini sema na ohu the level of distraction.
But it's not. He said it was so difficult to fight it because those involved.
And it wasn't about distraction.
It's not about the distraction. He was talking about how the approach. Illegal mind.
Okay.
And how connected and influence are a difficult manner. Tamani Juma ye day. No so soon. You think you cry your way to solving Galamsey? 3. Yet your mind, Muana Mukatra is saying, excavators, any other things, no, and Naya, Edebeko Forest, Aquakoye Ejuma. Listen to look every month, Erastus or Ma updates. Every month, and I've been following it. Since I'm by 6 months in it, every month, be Erastus a year, friend saying, update or day my no, say Galamsey is running now. More than even before.
It's a lie. Jai lying.
I feel no more Galamsey anka seriously.
Jai lying.
I'm telling you. Over Tinahan no say tax force ye juma anything. Look, you have deceived Ghanaians. And you would have to admit say more that Ghana for say ye power. Ghana for the power na mamono. E juma was some the power na no. I feel the mood enrichment.
Like you did.
National security for energy na honum ehwese Galamsey ene na erasto ka tawo
Galamsey na aye serious yana on the 4th of June. Erastus Bertrand said after they have managed to take off the Chinese and whoever was occupying Tano Nimre, he went back to check Tano Nimre and Tano Area Forest Reserve to gauge the devastation caused by recent Galamsey invasions, and it was serious. But after they have been taken out, now for like 5 or more years, illegal miners, known faces, known people from your party were there.
Look, whether it was from my party, it is from NDC, it is which party. What is important is the environment in the same. And let that person be held responsible. Look, me Subona no more president because who declared the intention to fight Galamsey in this country first? Wasn't the president Sekurato on the line? Was the president of the Republic of Ghana. Okay. To the extent, say, he even lost Pristia, Huni Valley, a traditional seat for MPP, just because they were declared. And okay, go mining areas now because of Galamsey. MPP lost in 2020 because of that. Now you cash in, you were talking, and then most Chinese afford here. Omu de we nipa ye chi omu omu deport omu na Ghana for ko Galamsey de ye chi omu ye for ko prison and this for policy no
ye chi Aisha one no then etin
then no one can
Osafo African.
Oh, the same thing they said, why did we deport the person? And then what are they doing? Omu so omu chi Chinese for the omu deport omu mo omu for omu ko prison na Ghana ni de ye chi no ye nchon for no ko tum na ye ntuna so. Selective application of the law, that is NDC for you. Now you should be apologizing to Ghanaians rather than making noise and telling them say you are fighting Galamsey. You should be apologizing. Munkache Ghana for say why you bonne. Na bonne am why no. Sa bonne no ono fa chemo. Na mo di ntro. One catch no. Please.
You said I was sweating.
Not di ntro. Yes, because you have lied.
Look at the way you are sweating.
Because you have lied. I'm telling you.
Look at the way you are sweating and lying.
So that is okay.
But Choshe said they were Nije Erastus on 22nd April this year. We no post here 7 months ago before elections.
Yes,
we went back to Samra Boy. These Chinese miners who were mining illegally along the Tano River told us Akonta Mining Limited gave them permission. These reports were never investigated.
When you say these reports were never investigated,
not I, Erastus writing.
That the reports are only by
were never investigated.
By who?
Why would they in charge of investigate?
Osafo give them the permission. One thing.
I am saying that the point is that whether it was MPP, it was NDC, it is whoever. My point is that Obia or Mwaye Emma environment in eco form, that person should be fought.
Okay.
That's my point. And these NDC people, Asema Muka Bafa Galamsey, up to date, we are seeing Galamsey working, and it's a problem. So for me, I think say Kasano Dawson.
Okay.
Let us be able to solve it. Last week, or so na APA boss ebetina hanom no dey no ka kire wo okay also up 2 helicopters any drones any sika to fight Galamsey
5 helicopters
5 helicopters
Professor Nana Brown preaching also she needs just
bisa
and some guns
to fight Galamsey. So that means it has exercised in futility what they are doing right now. Because
request,
you don't even have the money to do it. 4 or 5 helicopters, do you know what it costs? You are telling Ghanaians saying that you can't fight Galamsey. That's what it means. That's exactly what it means. So for me, that do you have money to buy 4 helicopters?
Use the wipe.
Do you have the 4 helicopters?
Use the tissue. Use the tissue.
So I think
on that note, allow me to listen to Nana, when mama you did the normal GTP no way. And then I know GTP no about fighting Galamsey.
Crime, no. Nana, they be a dear mechanic said, we should be seen as sounding more patriotic and more Ghanaians than sounding political and wanting to defend or promote political organizations. Oh, sir, for the first time, Galamsey in Lands and Natural Resources Minister. So Becca be the the pressure to know.
Okay.
But for the first time, I think that I would applaud him for a job well done.
Okay.
Now the job well done comes in place with the
come on, say really until I say the
practical steps. Any anamoa or mashas you move towards dealing with the matters of Galamsey. Emra or Parliament, Ekoka said, Galamseyers are taking over your forest reserves. Yenya access to it. Metina bibiana come out here and finfima here. And I'm a say, Ont me kunjina Parliament and Casabro for Ghana for. Ont me be country, yes, said Galamsey for no work. A 2 cry, I cannot say.
And you too.
There was some more frisbee on you, I say. Or more, I couldn't
okay.
And one thing, a scene, young military forces, any a bumble for a more Ghana. Want to be because I'm from now, a free Sam Reynolds who tutu and a more a tresse Galamsey with the near Bresse or be movie out of it. Yeah, from the Great Transformational Plan, any your press conference you hold maybe a trip. That was time when the heat on Galamsey never was a part. Yeah, my 10 pointers. The NAD kind said, you revoke all licenses of small scale miners. Now the man can't say, Obikra license. I was all the ejuma. Sa license no ne kura na wodi di bone. Nti ye pese ye hu omo mu di bone ne dia. Yan recall sa licenses ni nyina. Yan audit how omo fa so omo nya sa license no. Omo dia expire, omo dia expire, omo dia no omo di dream di bone. Ni en hwe na sa nyom ne yan tutu no. One other issue we raised as at the point, to shoot and kill. You can say, Obia ono de wabo ni trimupo. Say your forest reserve, any yensu a yenyina ye no. Wono de ni sika kakra obenya de ato no botom, any nebusuafo edi nti. Wo kono wakwa akosai no de. Sa nipa no, oye nipa kumfu. Onkum nipa ba ku, wo shiga na ase. Inti sa nipa no ni selfish greed and irresponsibility nti. Wone nam ho. Na Ghana for nyina yenwu. Nti
yenkom. Na. Sabre no.
Let me just make this statement.
Honorable Kandapa making that statement. E man Crawford your man gu ni so.
No, it was Joe Wise we
Joe Wise said
me am papa na kai. Joe Wise
and so show.
And am for so.
Who the show?
To shoot
and kill no. Mama yati enso say enya abri bia na nipa na o tu no. onu pe ana onu nko a na etu
say ye kuba ku mienu miensa
oboni chi no wo ho ti ekum onu a
ye kumba ku mienu miensa ebusuafo beba be kire bibi omo
sa.
This is what we call ecocide, right? The deliberate and intentional destruction of our environment.
Okay.
Almost here free be ecocide. Me see. The Ghana is currently facing ecocide, which is gradually leading to a genocide.
Dofo.
Genocide no. And say omo kai Rwanda in sensem no. Say me mpewa seminti. Na ma twesikan, na ma ba ne mekumu, na ma hyew wase wo fie ni wasefo nyina. We ni de on twesikan yo. Wo sei nsuo ni asase a wo ni wobusuafo ni Ghana fo nyina ye do aduane a ye di asase so ni enya no. Nsuo a ye di gu ye no ba ye so eye eno an omo sei ni. Chemicals are omode saying soon in sasa. Yeah, sa chemicals in ekom. Me, I'm not trying to cause any fear and panic. But unim send and see omo ye bottle water. Ube kono sometimes unya binto.
Ade.
Hey, simple. And so na the amount of money
you need to filter the water.
Use ade man soon ye clean. Or more ye soon say it has gone up by more than 300%. To be able to get purified water CCM. In saying crash offer such a water yeah. A doctor for near or hospital or moment typhoid or mutu for say hey such a water there is a moon so no moon as I say there filter near the new one or it's not so purified. Why? Because our waters are so much destroyed. Yeah, should we sit down? Yentinasi. Ni ehwe nipa ba ku mienu miensa no monko so ansa yensuo ni yensa. These people are gradually causing genocide in this country. Na ye wonsuo ye wo areas bi wo hono mu a ukona ukosi watade a ade be kine ni apa.
Nana, na we nyina yenimu ana
unim the danger of it.
Just political will. Ana omafo na nkasa nso ayetu ade no wo mo no mo pe.
The lack of political will to push, which now the environment minister is environment minister, lands and natural resource minister. No, I think I would have to add the defense and interior because at least that joint force is working out. They are trying to show some level of political will, but among for now we move to know about the camp. So say it is not only environmental destruction.
Okay.
And yet ecocide no kwa na ecosu. Say human force na nkasasu is being destroyed. Our youth are being destroyed. So omoko ekoye sa your friend is saying ready now mo koye na. Se omu wie na nkofo ni dwane a eya wo de hwe footage na eba no. Enuro such as ye gugu from drug abuse. These areas are areas you would find teenagers omuni 13 ni 14 omanyinimo omawo. These are areas odi akware ko school akwara litimi hwe woni me ka kire wo say mekwa akotena classroom.
So the point is the government committed to fighting it with what they are doing?
And I'm telling you,
we know
what I'm
things,
saying
but
is
they are not.
At least from where we sit, from what I see, they are taking pragmatic steps
really?
to be able to resolve this matter. We as a people ought to be able to push for more. And only here, we are talking about the repealing of an LI.
Okay.
So what is in the LI?
And now bro for papa.
Say, come on,
state of emergency no when they buy.
There no LI mo. Omokasa so mangasa o. There no LI mo. LI 2462. Me see the issues that we have raised in the LI now and here. I never sat anywhere to say we should repeal the law. We should look into the law and whatever sections that allows the mining, whatever kind of mining into our forest reserve and by our water bodies, we should take it out.
Kachi what?
So it you know. Can you imagine?
Ati anything.
Me kwa na kabeka me go for say any problem.
Come on there meeting ati e kakra na unzu kachi.
Airline no me see yenhwem.
You.
Die ema kwan. Me mfa ho ni tumi ni hye nsa.
Okay.
President and tumi hye nsa no enipa.
Okay.
What you say? And a president no so stakeholders. These stakeholders, yeah, Galam say you they have more influence. Until at the end of the day, no, young kase, buy a forest reserve, buy a nsuanoa, and no dear, ye bra. What you say? Now, come on. How much would it cost us to repeal the law and bring another law, as compared to how much it will cost us if we want to do an amendment
Okay.
of the issues we have in the law? Let us look at the cost. Let us look at the timing. Maybe you come ready.
Law no so repealing here ska.
Oh, now repeal I say was all you for.
No, there are numbers in Parliament. Gold board law, you better gold board law 24 hours a year.
Come out the lay how mama now.
There be
the mechanic and one here.
no interest in anyhow. Me gold board over 24 hours a year. Where they can work on it.
The person what
So say emrano yenyi free ho kra. Aban say oh ebra me bon to ano. Meka say me ye free nanso say si ayi de me say the ebema me president me kwan mama ma nkrofo kwan say omunko forest ni na munkotu no enu de me ye free wonti enu na hia
say enu na ye kan ho asem
nti enu na hia ana say emra ni nyina no
CS no that time ma emra LI 2462 buy then what was the issues they had and semben ntokwa ben na e wo sa LI no na ye baby a president e wo won kwan wo tumi say or say forest reserve mu ko mine
omo che say ne e wo ne nko a the lion rule was something said ye obi anya abotre.
We do not just
and
repeal a law.
Okay.
When in whole no ebia na eye ni enye wom no enu ye ye film ni ye amendment enu ye easy one and also so emre eso be boyin because say ye yimra ni nyina free wa say ye de mra foforo ba so ntimi nya na hata asa ana e betimi nya na sa ye ntimi nya na sa nti say ye wo say ye de mra ba dia ene emra na ye wo tada yen hwiti mu ni yen hwe de enye wom ni yen free
say no no mu say de enye no no sa na ban kana CS osini say de bi e na ahia e bi nye wom
omo ka say de enye wom na ye sama mebusa na say
de hi no mahu a enye
de na enye yaka ye see di sa mra na ema omanpanyin tumi say forest reserve no enu kra de ye pese ye beti.
Okay.
Forest reserve ade a ye reserve de you hear then one mo bi tumi say won kom ensu a ye nom ensu a eboa yen wo ye then one mo bi tumi say onu do tumi ka say wo kọ na kọ ye ho aduma ene say ne de say o ye president o so ye minister o so ye din o ene de me enko kokra what you say enu ne esi wo nyifro nti si yeso no so ma hwe airline nim na o mahunu say a funny fabisu nya omumra no mmeka na nyina ye hwem but as it stands there that is how we have to go. But me as I sit here I still insist says ye perceive a fighting galamsey aside measures are buying through the Minister for Lands and Natural Resources any ni penifo air ne dia ya se ne ye ka se shoot and kill me see obi ni ho a obeko obi number 2 excavators
now call number 2 now born
me born po
me das
na mo kasa se man kasa excavators nsensemi a ye kan ho asem me de me gina simpie so aka matena baby bebre so aka me see excavators no se mo yi control board wie na ye sizia se ye hu se 12 ni a ye donate ma so yafo
so
omo engineering unit wo
on fan ko
ye mfama wo mo one okoton a mi a me ba beto no mo ohia mi a me ba beto no oni akora ye ne dia no o ma mi use jai obe hwehwe na de number 2 odi command district assemblies a me MMDCs me nyi omu ni wo sa anyoma we technocrats no kromoti on kra be kwa koton da si ehu bi pen ana unhu bi pen CSCZ 500 never him. But say 12 ni say ya donate engineering unit no more military from say. But mo na mo ko asoja mi man ko soja so. Ye donate e ma soja for na e ka kire mo say mo fan supporting mo engineering unit. Ye pese ye land we want to reclaim the lands now or destroy the military engineering unit should lead that course. Na see ye respray ni ye hu say ye military property obi eni ho obeko hu bi. These are the only but almost easy no mu yi control board dey akwa akototo ho ne ade bia ade be chi no ya ebeyira manos
mo why ade me da se pa ma me kan comment ne kakra na fe yemra Kamal so na yenka wo mo party mo asem Mad Lion have for video mo say good morning ya please let the lie them know this is not the first time we have experienced the burning of Shamfang and excavators in the Galamsey site. If it cares to know, we experienced the same and similar burning of Shamfangs and excavators in this country. In JDM1 government and 8 years of former President Nanado's era. So this is nothing new to anti-Galamsey crusaders. This is not what your party, NDC, and President John Mahama promised us when he was campaigning in the 2020-2024 general polls, respectively. Renaissance Dompre watching you live from Finte to 4. Kama, okay, leave Kama out. Now make your point. He says, Dela, you are very bold and courageous in your presentation. Mensa Majid from Bechem Trono, he's wishing Charles Akwesi Asiedu, the workaholic MP, a happy birthday. Oh, Honorable Charles Asiedu, Mensa Majid say, Waoda into your mouth, happy birthday. Nyami Shroud. Kofi Salom, NPP too messed up big time. Nanado had opportunity to declare state of emergency and halted, but his cronies were deeply involved and complicit in it, making huge monies, and so didn't seem to care about the environmental destruction. Okay, Mad Lion, some king kindy, Mobi Fufro Kwaye. Kofi Salom says, I support the shoot to kill policy. That will be the only deterrent. Okay. Debbie Bray, who did he come at them? Jaisa. Only Nyagina, dear, waging you no waka. Oh, now man common aid. Media and person can be about environment. Our planet is precious and we only can save it. And see, let us save it. Our planet is precious and we only can save it. Let us.
Minister can similar to you share time or more year or say we are taking back our lands and protecting our rivers.
Exactly.
And this is a quote me read the article or almost press statement from the Bible. It touched my heart. Once we begin to know say dear as Ghanaians, yes say na ye ni baby and we develop that mindset, that mentality, we would all be geared towards working to salvage the situation.
Thank you.
Okay.
Come on, Pacho. Usuna me baby now our second topic. Yes, Stella.
Yam Pacho wa. Kama ka sembi se nyatrum. Na me pese me na no ketu ebi. Asem nan say. Ya 68 years ago. And Ghana ye adwin say ye forest bi a ye mfa ye sanka. So that time now man paying na Akufo-Addo we did 12 years. Oba be di 80 ebe yo man paying. O ma ye mra man say LI 2462 say otumi ma nipa tumi. Ama ye ko forest no ko say no at the age of 80 after 68 years of preservation. Odeman Ashanti regional chairman MPP. Ema ono so chiche the masha Chinese people. Almost 250 grams after every mining. Almost chairman one man 5.
Or the DNA
say or the Oma assassin as a we ejuma osua. Yes, I'm telling you a fact. Oma assassin as a we ejuma osua. At Konta mining no onu twa assassin ma. Who ni license onu twa bi ma wa. Wo ye ejuma oso no. Wo ye ejuma no we are gold obenya no omo chairman 5 no I get 250 grams, that is 1/5.
And you say this is a fact.
It's an allegation.
It's a fact. That was what the minister held the press conference. A committee was established to investigate
that's
and
another
retake it.
investigation. You have not even charged him.
Minerals Commission. Send source for this fact.
Source.
Why?
Yes.
The Lama source.
What's the minister?
Minister's press conference. One Sunday, minister had the press conference. That day, he was emotional about the level of distraction.
Okay.
Sir, we are party chairman. Now, so to make excavators be 200. And they cost Samurai Boy Forest. Eko 2 assassin 8 years. Now say no we na ukwa. Na ya suma Kamal di no aba betran say aban we the 6 months. On solve problem na wa anya sa de oyenya atwom. We our party chairman enye sika tumi be tina TV so. Edi gold no be good table so. Eyi chair Ghana for say gold this is solid money. Solid money. Ye che no the local police station. Na mu nyina bu di nechi kwa support boni. This is how you behave. And you come and talk about hypocrisy here.
Is it not a fact so say that party chairman or licensed registered legal mining
not the
company?
Samurai Boy one. Because Samurai Boy the Minerals Commission issued a statement says asase oye djuma oso no illegal.
But you challenge you, but me say betumi so agye atum say no.
Obi o baby am fa me obi o baby am fa me
omo be ka so onye mine no.
Ai oba we ka che so onye mine. Obi a wo license we o se onye mine.
So onye mine.
But they know it.
Say akonta mine sa no be kan. Ka say omo ye mine, so omo onye mine.
Only registered company. Tell me ba
And
what point until only registered company legal mining and
is that the point? Licenses no
what you are saying.
Come on, me pa wa ma also when
you categories of licenses.
Yes.
Only the na osina ekura no. Osina wo de ye nhwehwemu say
prospecting.
So some come from.
Mo.
The die ozomenya. Ye de nhwehwemu say ye gold e wo ho ana gold ni.
Mo.
Inti so omu a police for akona so bi ye mining dia enye wono.
Inti dia na o ka say oni la onye mining no na o ka in relation to just Samurai Boy one and na onu ankasa oni mining krata
no say
and only company ye mining.
Oh eno na we see bisa no hwehwemu a those are some of the facts I was say yokufo esa kofa no sa be chirichiri.
Okay, me that say.
Just come on, just 30 seconds.
Immigration law. The last na o kan say adi abro won krata wo mo ho. Mo ba ye mo hu krata idea dance say or registered legal mining company.
Our other sectors.
Other places.
I wouldn't be able to speak for him because on it's not TV so I can say he's not into mining. So I don't need to give him that say makako checking or mining. No.
But
me say a time by honorable minister Abujina Bontini ye press conference catch Ghana for nyina say akonta mining Samurai Boy no ye djuma no only license. Only license. Man paying na Akufo-Addo ba be catch say abubua our license. Minerals Commission ba Bonti be issue statement say ye na ma license mo ye djuma akonta mining ni license. Aban we enum guase obudi gu o man we mfie nwotwe.
License no ho. Ye ma general license o.
Baby a wo
kopotin no. Any the man say when register akonta mining as a company what you say. Na odi ye adwuma wo baby a ebia na wa trawo hwe no na ma ye koka say be withdraw all licenses because obi wa waji license ba akopɛ na wodi nam was be kura license no odi ye adwuma wo baby bebre but immigration and other foreign laws no e was here hwe ni hwe mu yi na say be amendi bia ne amendi because me a Chinese for ya chio mo ye de o makomo immigration for said they should do further investigations no e ha me kakra the ha me wom ni say me mpese me da sorry ne aka kire say sa Chinese for no said they omo ye Aisha one no they deport omo so
but that's what they do every day. They are so
I was here because they say you here
come also come
okay
nana me da say
nana
yes come
mama omo imu we are born and why born and once it's criminal why you be a just say ampa you are at fault no you are supposed to be held by the law. Kasad be brave. Now we are fahana enkusiaga. if you have ever reason to believe that Nippon need license, as you have said, you have ever reason to believe that or your mind in an fatal, as you have said, with a great respect, what stops you from prosecuting? What? You can't now. Nyachumno ye 12 years example of the man na Akufo-Addo say obaya maye mra mra no e ma ne kwan say ultimate mama obitumi so onkonko mine na mo buy ne mra no sa mra no mo agya na sa mra no mo repeli. That is pure nyachum. Sa mra na wo ka say enye no mra na say enye Akufo-Addo na ye Akufo-Addo this sa mra no ba say beboa no mo aba 6 months ni down the line you say mo repeli aboso mo repeli mo no me no wo na fa na nyachum.
Yeah.
A man in you, Nipa no you born for. Na some man so up to date at your parliament about to repeal. What repeal?
Yeah, me pacho. Yeah, bye.
Oh, Ade. Come on. You said it. And yeah. Girl, I'm saying as some member Kabibi. Affect me.
Okay.
Ghana phone na enya you see, idea we call MPP NDC. Enya Erastus Kaya no. Or say or evidence to prove that national security guards are guiding people to do mining. Erastus is saying, I'm not the one saying it. Whose government is in power? Or evidence to prove that soldier 4S, Dina Honum, say, Omuya mine no more. Erastus is saying, I'm not the one saying it.
I said, Erastus posting, who baby, or the but
no, I'm saying, say, but of course, it's a fact. I'm speaking to the facts.
Well, but
affect you and what we have. What we have to do as a people, no, with a great respect, and fight
okay.
We should fight against this galamsey. Otherwise, it's going to get to a level in Sukra.
Thank you. The Launya time,
now LI 2462 first and foremost.
What are your first and foremost?
Yeah, the president has directed the minister for the sector said they should repeal this law.
Oh,
the minister organized a press conference. Honorable Mutala organized a press conference and said he has been directed by the president to work on repeal the law. That time Parliament almost now recess. Thank you. Say Parliament aba. This law will be placed before them. The Minerals Commission and the EPA and Lands Commission and others still say there is an aspect of the law. Mama said there is a law, there is aspect of the law that is good for their work. Okay. And we should look at it for them. That is what is delaying the whole thing. And yes, I can repeal it. Now, who know the bad law? You are talking about who is supposed to remove.
NPP flag bearer raised matters are rising. Baumia warns against divisive politics. Brian Echampon, he says, I'm in for victory. And then Chairman Coker says, we have a party to protect and rebrand for 2028.
You made us say. First of all,
no interjection.
MPP for you now. All the 276 constituencies, except Ablekuma and Ablekuma North, any MP. Anka Abaya or Motisui. Court ama kwan say police for Emma electoral commission security no more conquering and quality for the good people of Ablekuma North to also get a representative in parliament. A Hong Kwanaka, but I think Abaya is interested. Nonetheless, the 276 constituencies.
Abaya no shema yetu abana isi ne wo mandate.
Say police abaya police shawaya say abaya.
Na no police omo ye essential mudie na police ka say isi wo be chese ye koto December 7th na enye police na chebe bia eto isi no kire say me de high center ade be chi no omo be ko ho no police say yaba so ye de emrante aba tidie na si isi kwan se wo be ka say mayi ha de aye center na onko na say police ama Ghana for bi so say papa IGP adenti no one security.
What is important is that security no one provide easy so omunye the need for no quality na the good people of Ablekuma North no so omunye representative in parliament. Na make us say we no MPP the entire match all the 76 constituencies in say ye call akon ana can say election.
Okay.
An election no oba kaya ya na can breaking the eight because it was a novelty. So since the inception of your constitution no party be anya 8 years the psychology of say yes sana come to play. But we thought say after our 8 years any juma ya no any what we have done and we can point to Ghana 4 should give us another time. And I can say yeah, we are going to break the 8. And yes sir. Now the point I am making here is that winning would have been news, but losing would not have been news at all. Winning, MPP winning 2024 election, nankebe news, but losing cannot be news because with the greatest of respect to everybody, after 8 years, that psychology comes to play. Now, MPP, you lose you. Say, any news say you lose you. At all, because Mekai say NDC 40-something%, 44% after their 8 years. What didn't we go through with them? So the years we are 41%. What are they not going through with us? That is after 8 years. So we are MPP now to baby say you lose. You should not be beating your chest while you have lost because it is something that of course had been occasioned by time now. Why should we have to fight each other? Because I feel this person has lost. I feel this has not been done the way I want it to happen. Mestre, to build a party, we need each other. To build a party, and this is ever. And this divisive statement. Say, Sebi, Ghana for to aba mobi because of your cremoni. Ghana for to aba mobi because of your srimni. Ghana for and to about movie because we are sentini. Those things are very dangerous statements we are making. Look, you sit here and you may be a Muslim and your wife may be a Christian. Ghana, we are enjoying that unity. Into obi biara politics of division in terms of religion and tribe, then that person with a great respect doesn't know what he or she is doing. Party nankasa a national party and it's supposed to run as a national party.
Okay.
And that's what we should know. But say ya shasi cancel those divisions ya nhwe na akwa affect ye nyina. Look, I made an argument. There were 43,000 polling stations in Ghana. I stand to be corrected. All these 43,000 polling stations in Ghana no.
Over 44,000.
Over 44,000, fine. All these 44,000 polling stations no. NDC were executive obakuya I'm from ward. Is it branch or ward? Which one is it branch or ward? Branch executive. They are from police station executives. The you will go there and find, if not a northerner, a Ibeni, and now whatever tribe it is. But if you sit down here and tell me, say, somebody, Sebi, Sremni, or Sremni, Ghana for say, Omon Tuaba Manoa. And you think that is the argument you can go into, then I think it's unfortunate. You don't understand.
More about us will be a candidate or debate we can
no.
I won't say internal.
Not something that will affect the party and by extension our unity as a country. No. And yet, as some can say, who feels a wiki way and never affect party, at the same time by extension, weakening the country, the unity we are enjoying as a country. Okay. So I think say young
about to say be na all kind of kasamwa. And now you're too baby.
How say more like
meaning he's been quoted out of context.
Oh,
Nipa crowd refer to. Now
this is so literal. What is out of context? To say will be extremity and talk about it's literal. What do you want me to say?
Some farmer reports now.
It's not about what I'm talking. It's about what people are saying. No, that is that. So what it means is that a Muslim in this country cannot be a president. Is that what it means? If you are a Muslim in this country, you can't be a president.
That's what it means.
You can't be a Muslim. John Muhammad said, because
Hilali man, no ye deni. No ye deni, no religion ye. No, or ye Christian.
Well, I'm not too sure, but okay. I think yeah. But
well, be a normal party, no, Casa Makama acto ebimutan ebimwaka. So I can for party. Could it be that anything na ebia obi so akogina ba ebia kasa?
Well, unfortunately, they don't even understand it. Obi atimi ka say a party ni akan for party.
Okay.
Why? O share your party na bakosema enya kan for kra na omudi ho akuti.
Okay.
Sabi the Northern People's Party or Modeko card Buzia in the 69. They were more even than your friend is saying. The accounts. Okay. So that let's not go there. But I'm just saying that some statements are really untoward. It's not proper for all of us.
Mutara who started this tribal or religious politics in Ghana?
As in how? Who started like what? Who started it?
Mutaru Abu. Say, but what?
He should answer because I have not. Nobody has tried.
Who started religious and tribal politics
who started
in Ghana?
Who? I don't know. He should answer. He should provide.
Okay, so Mutari. He says he doesn't know.
He should answer your question. You see, but let me, your National Council, your committee, catch who say, by 31st of January, we should be holding our primaries to elect the flag bearer. What many do not understand is that over Article 13 of our Constitution, it is clear, say, more opposition. 24 clear months before the next election, you should have your flag bearer in place.
Okay.
And we are binded by that constitution. It's clear. Except to add, say, National Council able to make a valid date, okay? As and when, and the venue, as and when it deems fit. Into your call meeting last week, Alisa, I was there actually. Then I agree, say, okay. What the constitution has said, we should go and do our election by the end of January. Okay? And that's the decision we have taken. Ebimo say no. We should start with the polling station and at the base and we answer. But the point is that we already have them in place because the last election we had at the polling station was what? 22nd of February running to March was when we did polling station. And they have 4 years. So by 22nd running to March and beginning of March, and that's our polling station almost 10 be ended.
That is
the status quo. That is what the constitution says. If the constitution says you have 24 hours, constitution is say executive says you got 2 hours and the executive time so of course if you are working with it you are not wrong. I'm just saying that
expansion now
these are proposals proposals by saying expansion no. Now if you are doing the expansion, if only we accept say your expansion a new constitution and then say when the constitution will take effect, then it means the old constitution is gone. But as of now you know the old constitution is what is our constitution. But until say the conference now I adopt say a new constitution so a new constitution maybe no more 5 and maybe more 7 and now more 50 or more 10. Now I know so no ever take force to replace the old constitution and then we can use that to work.
But otherwise we are using the old one. The unity now more
you see, the law is the law, and the unity that we have to all work towards
is the unity.
Unity. We can work on it. I'm saying, say, party, you Lucy, you funny say that one was no news. Okay, we need any news. That's one. And the second, the main first of all, and will be biara. Young coach, then say,
na money abrena na mo team say breaking the 18.
Why? Of course,
because I can say mo winning and na nke news.
Yes, I
na mo lusu ye ne de news.
We were embarking on an enterprise. We were ambition, and we're saying say in politics you can fight for whatever you want. Until the ambitious game, no. Okay. Now our ambition was to win. So young winner. Of course, we made certain mistakes. Let's go back and arrange it. But more beer and chance and say when am I way Lucy? When am I way Lucy? Look. Everything that comes
so be konya platform or baby no the event
how that is if you have not shown clear love to your own party who show clear love to your own party. I believe say yes you have cause to complain
clear love party don't tum
the way of the canon man betena hanom Manchester will be said the way kind I have done that. But I'm saying that there are things that with my kind of public. There are things that with my kind of them. Now, opposite party you say what is right, what you are supposed to say, every kind of them. And whatever you're going to say that is going to help this party outside, then you say it for fair. That is why Article 3 or Article 4 of our Constitution says, anytime I take a decision, you are binded by that decision and follow the Constitution.
Thank you. Now, the lawe mobeka kakrebi kama afia 17 yama no dodo no uko nti kakrebi ni yanko.
Afafronto.
Assemble nyanti ne ka.
Okay.
Nyanti ne ka.
Afafronto.
Assemble nyanti ne ka.
Eh, the diabolics be go.
Yeah.
Me bread na so and kama obeka se bia wa kama kasa ache wo so first topic no kama so wakasa ache because minerals commission me that say what man say
ne efe wo ho no say eye party e wo Ghana kwandi it was it me kan ho asem na Ghana fu
to the kakra ne yanko
baby am I 13 15 na me 50
baby na kama kakra
how many minutes
baby na no
see no
won say oka asem bi say e wo se ne obi si a obeka no
okay
kan bi wo dem no obeka bi wo abonten ye kan wo dem le ko si se
oh afena madwan ba so movement mo leader no you're victim of niamani bi okay
yeah se uwo ekuo ana se uwo adwuma bi an organization na se e break it down ana se odi nkuku ewo ekon bi ano a de menim a ye ma ne ye fe se opese sa amanyoku no ana se sa adwuma na wo organization no esa ma na homene so a eye se wo ye ne ye frɛ no reforms
okay
nti wo ko utietie nkofo ano ehwɛ ne nkofo ɛwɔ a ɔmoka etie amanfo a omedi yaw ɛwɔ mu na wotie wɔ mu wi a na waba ba ye ne ye frɛ no restructuring na restructuring no wotutu nyoma yi ni ebuye ni anko yi na odi sisi na uwia part of restructuring no any reforms ni edi bapa e reconciliation what you say enkabum ebeba na ya woni ndi esre wo omuka party unity na we need unity se okase uhia unity a na chese wa wugitum se nchichemu ewo ho
no
kama kom ye
o ka unity asem dia
mukura buko yi
se yen kan ye hummu dia anam pese mo kam hummu dia na chese wadi atum se nchichemu ewo ho nti ne ewo se hu ni se ewo se wo ekohwehwe saa nchichemu na kama be distracted asa ne party asem ne be distracted ba obwa ne ema saa nchichemu no bae no eno na ewo se wo tenase na nyina mo tenase na mo hwe na mo keka ho asem se wei anyway ne ye ya anyi wei na di saa ntokwa wei bae ne hwe ne ka ho asem
okay
eno na di saa nka bobu no baba
eno na oka se bibi saa no ye ka ne dem na ye meka na bonten
na me se wo mo a omo wo saa tumi say ye be frɛ sɛ yɛntena se ne yɛnkeka yɛ humum they have an agenda
I know why no agenda
nti no sɛ wo be frɛ ne ye betena se ya wonim sɛ ntokwasi wo kuro bi so a no obi sikaba
anything kama so obia wa agenda wa abrabo
mu nti wo mo te wo sesia no coup d'etat na wo kɔtena se a wo yɛ aya agenda nti no mko yesa
coup d'etat which one is the coup d'etat
kama misro
omko ye coup
omko alisa which alisa de so omta ihia onye nya abotre onye nya abotre afekura ne ye try ate de wo kana nya abotre
you can say that na si din nti wo be sha se me ka se no interjection
nana mpacho omta ko alisa
obi omko tena se ye omo ye se top down you know
look we didn't take it
kama nya de wo kan ye bia na ye ne de
what you said is wrong you are lying. Let my brother for the first I'll say this.
No,
listen.
All the time, Namano.
Very important. I was in a meeting. And you said meeting change.
What the correct one?
So when you tell me
say,
what did we have decided to say? First of all, no, Article 13 I share said by 24 hours before the next election.
24 months.
24 months. Top down approach now. The top down approach, for instance, it was a proposal as part of amendments that will be some, I mean, I can propose. Let's say, oh, you go conference. Let conference. You could agree on whatever we have to do because that is what in our constitution.
When you are lying, you are lying.
What say with the coup d'etat. What
you are lying. Constitution. You was sending a nyoma. Omama nyuku no MPP. Ena omo mbe take decision. Omo aba no edi kan akohia se. Ye be kwa akohia ehia. Now let us not forget. Omo mu kohia ya no. Omo no mu control larger congress no. So omo be conference be on the 19th of July. E wo Legon. Omo no mu control de be si wo obiara. Omo no MC owo ho ni moderators wo ho ni chairman wo ne be kire ne obekasa ne de on kasa amendment aye be ye
banana impression na be ma minya aye ne ye
oh any impression for the cameras
na e wo tumi chen omo kan
look ne de obi an but omo no mu control na me free ya peso police station my back conference me buy mama me nsa so your pen no be frame. It is when you have caught the eyes of the speaker.
So won chire oku yi.
I know na say what would decisions no ma could take no. Eno an ye tama de akopie o conference na se. Eno an ye de ba abonte ye wie.
Two chairs a conference no bi an kosesa.
Bi an kosesa wo. Ti, e na me pa chire o say. O na say no pray o. Ya we relax. Yeah, be hell.
I started bubu ya.
Come on, Pacha, they just
constitution
sorted. Kafra.
Page 38 talks about the national organization. They say they need a leader, The party's organization structure, the chairman is the leader of the party. Into leader being our leader being an hour. It is the chairman that leads every single structure.
Chairman is so family the crackdown say on health grounds into your own person of politics in the mokakra.
And in a constitution am I kwan say your first vice, your second vice, your third vice. What you say? Say more force wa chairman free ho.
Omo na force way. Ana family no na say omo nyabote family no na becture no kra na no na me ye omumu ba ku interview o peace na o ka say omo kra omu ni mieti a family no kra cho sakrata no because omo won
chairman o kumase no omo ye thank you to and omo be ka kire say because of a friend is saying a demonstration be a one crying demonstration into chairman if jai thank you to no. First vice into me and man can be a demonstration. Second vice into me and man can be a demonstration. Third vice into me and ma. Chairman name with jai thank you to. And on one no hand over ma first vice. Say third vice. So on handle thank you to. On no baby a demonstration. Demonstration you must see who chairman was here. Ye who was here now. I did see ya. It was in the news. Say certain decisions be on person will take into. One where you be chairman is seen. Another man for be a nyafuku. Kobne je Japan wan le. Waje agire mu don approach ni your war or kikakike. Ya mfa bi anya no.
Ono ofo aso.
So no na be test waters no. Ofo na bi kan be pia tu mu se ye hwese be ye adwuma.
But ono so o contest you.
O contest dey onya. Onto aso. Hwe. National onya.
You made me laugh.
No, I can't do this.
Come on.
Oh, I was sitting
my papa
here.
You spoke.
I was quiet.
I know you to be a gentleman.
On this matter,
on
this matter.
Come on, Mr. Nana Koso.
That's what they left the baby.
Your general, your page, constitution, page 44, 47, 54. The one she say, yeah, a twat was soon now, a party.
Okay.
But there was you no say. Near a man for jai party. Near a man for a cotton here, woman almost here, so a man got to Waba, and Tiamo Mudincho. Unprecedented 38%.
Now, Kwabna Japan ya uboni tusi na mpese me ye sure. Daily guide ya ba say onukra asedi ya ekoso ne nini ho. A Japan slums NPP over grassroots neglect. First paragraph na. Oh, Former presidential aspirant of the New Patriotic Party, Kwabena J. Ejepo, has described the exclusion of polling station executives and electoral area coordinators of the party following the adoption of some proposed constitutional reform as a gross injustice.
Obesa top-down approach, you know. Oh, silly person. You see, on the better testing what test. Because a top-down approach, a up-down approach, and you on the better testing what test.
I see.
On the better testing what test, maybe your mama fiano, and then Tina Manu Becca Sabro.
Okay.
A former energy minister. Former energy minister.
Boache
Jako. See. One hour make jai party no makumem. And you mutrim. One more door so sing yenya. Yenya kukudro. Akase party be free.
Omo major party no mo na umutrim.
Thank you on that note.
Oh, no, I just want to land on one thing.
Pacho, that one thing.
The religious, tribal ethnicity and those elements, you know, we can never take them out of our Ghanaian elections. Why?
Recipe for
me kwako prayer me ba ya me sisi me bata me be pray ade wo UTV ha pa enton pa me no bebo ye tachiman ade atina bunu mamu ntibi nwa ba ne me ka we am nka body and no I might use the phrase, but excuse for my French. We the MPP at the point became a smart dump. Emma, omuka say a Kamfor party. Emma, you say we want to rebrand the party from the name a Kamfor party. No, because say it's from 4 party, yeah, before party they win elections. Into the Okasa we a Kam party now they win elections and I. Sabio mi aka ni
Christian party
me pacho me nyabotre
kase ala kase Christ Muslim meet me
me pacho
Wankasa.
of course na say me Christo ni please
now we have that one so far
went
Ashafonti
met Muslim clerics
me pacho
and declares that
don't rush this
Muslims and
don't rush
Baumia started first
Baumia and my own brother Amin Anta
yes
come on, Pacho.
He said,
Bella. Mohu, adia ba kwa ebi aye refi ni say. Enyama mi ense bi wo ya bra bomu a. Wo kapon the way come out sorry no. Religion. Tribe.
Oh no, sorry you.
Then
mankind
ya say the tribe ni religion and culture. Ya the bar.
Me ya santini ba. Me papa efri dominance.
Nyabotre ya mo politics no anka ya mpewom.
Me papa free dominance. Me mama free acheremade Adekye Nsroma echi.
Okay.
Omu ko hia watamale. Eno wo ye ode ombe ye na me bae me ko school wo word key Bethel Methodist me toaso e ko Tamale secondary school me toaso ko Tamale polytechnic me ti dagomba kasa esintwi kasa ya alaji gunu fie na me nyini na me free nyame enye se be free nyame Friday bia me hye atade ni omo ko Kamal is away. What has Minister Gunu and Yini, former Savlugu MP?
Oh, come on, let's say.
They may come on a cossy say. Say, and let me quack or pre the brebia. Me do Semua, me catch from me the woman. Me do a santimemua, me catch from me a minia santini.
Because you want their vote.
What you say? Inti say you were Alan. Ako Pentecost are sorry there.
No, I catch them say.
No, I catch them say we need a Christ-like leader.
But ben why?
Now what catch you almost say Christopher your doors. Na say former vice president.
Is it a good thing to
Christ-like
do?
leader.
What is wrong to say that we need a Christ-like leader?
Christ-like.
To the mic no kra no wa mamu biem.
What is wrong to say you
the labra na ya po. When you start going that tangent.
No.
Yeah, Matthias.
It makes me
Somebody mom from Pierre. You can't take again. The person me children say sa tribal yidi nyina no eye alaji ene na pounds ene sha
na nya wo ken oh kama mi anu na ko mic ni ya ya ma mi anu na tena o
amuno mo sha se
na show
for party
nya botre se dia wo keka no koi se ye de toto ho a Nasa alaji so can be sa alaji inform so ni say.
I don't know what cooking and also your zongo nina and the zongo ya we. Also zongo ni
I'm saying say
Mary,
you are not saying anything because you have said what you have to say. Bella can deny the party
even belong to. And let NDC understand the party.
And then I make her say, it was not wrong for the MPP at the time to say something I can for
argument is bad.
Na MPP for the NDC any 1 million vote. Did they win 1 million vote, 1 million vote. You got 2 abanu ya. I fed 1 million vote no na MPP did the say ye free what 1.7 million about the count.
So what's news?
It's here. What am I mean to my patch?
Mumiti da kama mame.
Yeah.
When lose election Emma 1.7 million will flag bearer got 38% and see that. Tie. Oh we na was say oh yeah thank you to. Oh call thank you to no. And I was starting say we catch Ghana for say amembu ye bebu ye no sebi ya pamocho bebre. Ya anya de amembu na troka ya jitum mo fanche. Asa mo catch Ghana for no. Mo yes thank you to no an antokwane sa start here. And I must start say Mwanka say obi to me cheap obi say Baumia ye friend obi ba JK economist obi ba JK economist na onim hwe obadada ya before
Tana MPP for na kan
one day
MPP ni bene kasa
o so bempa evangelist obi ba JK economist say Baumia time ono mu ye yi ni na odede no ye ni lectures ni nyina no onim hwe na o share daba ma lectures de ye obetumi na and John Mama ba ye busumi nsia o mehu difference
time be no cancer
and run na nansa o a check
enya internal contest nti na ebia ne candidate nti no wo cancer
enu nti na ye be de no because wo ye internal contest no a wo make what can say by wo me gina bontia ka kire wo say e na wo ye campaign no nsem bi o keka ye na no refi wan ka no wo say nsem bi o beketia no e na mo use ye use onu ankasa ne nsem when the fundamentals are weak the exchange eno any dear woman can ye say see a woman starting keke bi o fefe ye boaboa no
mo NDC
ya politics dey
okay
ya ma menka se menkyerɛ say ya to a be wie na wa lusu na wo thank you to na thank you to na wo ko when wie wo se ma suspend it ye constituency executive regional executive national executives wo se yenko yi flag bearer because we want to cover the cracks boni te say enti chemunu e wo party mu yenkata so yenkata let's cover it and they assuming say when they go and elect a flag bearer that means that the problems will be solved aba ye de botechi ye de boba ade a wo me de ye ala no ebia na esisi zie
political coup d'etat ade ye de ala no e de besi na one na ka kira wo say da sa executives no mo ye ma Alan Fee party ni mu no wo mo nye ma Baumia mfim anase Kennedy mfim anase Brian Achampon mfim because the same executives the same men say mafia works wo mo ye ya Kennedy so be show mo show down the same executive are supposed to conduct this election
Omobeti committee enya executives no be conduct elections no.
Yeah, you cannot conduct an election without the sitting executives of the party.
Ebi amomo constitution here different. We mu so there here.
You see, yeah.
Let's
understand something here. Let's understand something. Anyway, but
thank you.
Yeah, na me feel say ya to abewie no a nkugu aban. Enka MPP for beka say, oh, ye ma ye ho be 1 year. Na said ye ho ye tan ye ho ye hinu yen
enye ho ye tan ye ho nya akono
ye ho nya akono nanka yen Ghana for fan chen asa yaba sa thank you to no wo mu koye no say ye kwakoda Ghana for asi 38% no e ho faso no de ene de esi
na de se nipa ba kokra na kotoma wo mu a na Ghana for na amamre kwan so say wunya yie kura mo nya jawa ade a chi a wo be kwakoda na sese wo me da sese na
wunya 41% ma koye thank you to
ya me da se bebre se wa kan sa ba ne tie
se me busa ne
de me kan nya de obisa ne sa de me kan nyina ne se ye nyina e fi se amembu a MPP bebu ye no na sebi eya bofuno ni truka wo ka say die na mo ye aban be na mo ye yesi anunafo won se bia yaka da wo ma jetugbo wo ma me ho nyefe what it means say wo kan no de wo ye na me kan o se fa wasam ko be me ndwene ho wo lusu wie ya wo se me ba be pa mo chaw enti nsem wa ne ye ka de na kufa do tumi tina radio so to ka say wo nsa kokromoti ye wa wo de ade open no tumi de ene ya to aba na wi na MPP for fee say sa primaries ya wo mo ba koi in 10 8 months or say 6 months into an election another 6 months into election or we feel say no na be solve wo problem no a
by 31st January
by
it would have been
January,
13 months.
it would have been 13 months. When the campaign has started, align the group me say sorry candidate the campaign has started be ye pe Bawumia campaign so has started
Momo pe Bawumia mo ye mumu na mokoto aba no
edisifo you be a friend of fufu lefo
say ya no mo ye ya na MPP koto trap
say ya ye pe Bawumia ye Bawumia
akanfo party
aya candidate ye
ebi so amobo kan sa keke na o makosisa candidate no na ho mom kura motumi abone more because Dr. Bawumia no de mo beka bia mo aka wi enti o mo betumi asan rebranding no de na ba ne marketing be ye mre
oh sir we are communication strategies for the MPP and kumbetua wo ka tuzi
Yeah. What didn't you say?
No.
What didn't you say?
I wouldn't fair to you because when you went to Saudi Arabia, you were not fair to me.
Defer to me for 1 minute.
But only said the lamb de beba.
You see?
Oh yes.
Who is over there?
Yeah.
Peace are your wire.
The last election I told you. Bawumia stronghold was the northern region.
That's not true.
The stronghold is not region.
Stronghold, I say what?
Ayeko election before your president catch and say afemu ayomo yi obi ofi northern region on be split your vote in the northern region
or the northern vote.
As I'm speaking to you, only parliamentary seats in certain not part of the northern region. Now, in certain constituencies in the northern region, Bawumia got 30 constituencies in the northern region.
And John Mahama got zero in so many of them.
I mean,
John Mahama also got zero. John Mahama also got zero in some polling stations. And that's why it's not popular.
No, Ukraine say, oh yes, I am not being fair.
No, I'm being fair.
Because who can say no?
Bawumia zero, and then and I'm saying, John Mahama also got zero because of.
And say 3 out of the 6 northern regions, Dr. Bawumia enya 1 vote.
Oh no, he says, polling stations be Dr. Bawumia zero. Anyway, they said John Mahama so polling stations be on your zero.
Mate, yanko.
But you can't Bawumia simu. But John Mahama
No, I'm trying to let you know if the zero is a yes
about Mr. Kamal.
The MPP is one left for us. Reduced from where we were to 38%.
Okay.
Good. Yes,
one voice, and the law has that.
Yes, Ghana for the minor share na Akufo-Addo ne Bawumiansa. Empempensua wo mu die ko gina ye no a ye to wache wo Ghana ha 8 cedi to kosua baako 3 cedi 50 pesos and san o
wache ne say
be bache oh of ya tete
15 cedi
ya tete nyoma so ana we what now what say na hey
and then
politics now we it's the most the one
that say 8 cedi I don't
what only watch kosua be 50 pesos what you call 50 pesos
because say the omu ye die there was a mu wan say yeah. If we want to grow democratically,
now the movement for change. Spokesperson, Kamal Din Abdullahi, Deputy Director of Communications MPP, and Ora Dala Edem, and so Head of Public Affairs Minerals Commission and no probesi NDC Amanyoku na 9 yenya ntie Sierra Leone President Julius Maada Bio omoyi no ECOWAS ye authority no mo yini so no head ma heads of state and government kanene Nigeria mampani Bola Tinubu nanso oni hope yemsisi ano be 2 hours ago eno mo se ECOWAS for yi Julius Madabio of Sierra Leone mami na Azelvo gase watade kama ya opam ehemie na menkanfo Azelvo emau se onso wontade hyemu de jani nyina fama Azel na opese unya ntete power de pam fashion design and fashion illustration so Azel fashion school no enso ewo homa friend 0244 155-266 or dance man Nails and beauty eyemi papa jusu intine sanimra ne said the mama open you papa koni ho or spintex kotobabi eco bank echi wa pe obetumi afre no 055-3837-201 na menchia madam fuya na numishia no si minua ba Sylvia Quest woni CEO Emma Axum Travel and Tours pacho wo yukunafo se na mecha meka kunafo se na International Widows Day no utu kwan akọ Axum Travel and Tours na eni wo mo enkodi dwuma se de be ya minua Sylvia enso bi nya kakra na odi ahwe ni mawate bo kunafo adwuma na enkoso afi mi PSC mi kwadwa amoaten my dearest son I celebrate you today and every day. Yes, Pacho Tikesi.
Tikamali.
Me ba sam na wo kan tika kaka ya wa kan kura me sorry obere so won say why am
obi na no ba ho
ene yam ba birthday nti me kwadwo nyame hira wate no ma won kwatente nyame ya mo o china de chenshwa besia ba nyame hira on tina nim chiro ko do fi so akai so de na se da be man yakram